In this lesson, we will discuss formulas and functions, and we will also see how they work in Excel. So I will read the information and then I will also show you with the help of example. In this way, you will learn more. So one of the most powerful features in Excel is the ability to calculate numerical information using formulas. Just like a calculator, we can add, we subtract, we can multiply, divide, or exponents. For exponents, we use the caret symbol. So all these functions we can perform in Microsoft Excel. But keep in mind that in Excel, always the formula begins with equal to sign. So here I have written information. All formulas in Excel must begin with an equal sign. Why? This is because the cell contains or is equal to the formula and the value it calculates. Now, what is the meaning of it? See, always equal to sign. If you will not put equal to sign, you cannot perform the function. So suppose if we want to add 56, 65, 76, this column, right? So formula, first I will apply the formula and then I will apply the function. I will show you. So this is W23, right? If I will click here, it says W23. I want to add, so manually just press plus sign with the help of keyboard. The second 65 cell reference will be W24. So just I am writing, right? I am using my keypad and see it was highlighted blue, it is highlighted red, and then plus sign, and then W, the next cell is W25, right? Plus W26, and you can notice here these are highlighted by different colors. Sorry, this is plus, right? Plus, then W27, and then again plus W28, and then I am going to press enter. So this is 374. When I will click here, right, on this, suppose tomorrow I will forget from where I have written this 374. So just click on this number and you can see in the formula bar all your formulas or your cell references there, that it is the total of W23 plus W24 and so on. This is the formula. Here we have only 6 numbers. So I said we can write down W23, W24 and so on. If suppose we have here 100 or 1000 numbers, how many times you will write down manually, right? It is time consuming. It is time consuming, right? Second way is, always I said, with start with equal to sign, put equal to sign and then click on this 98, right? It is highlighted, then put the plus sign. Do not write down manually, right? Now I am using the cell reference. Click here 45 and then again plus 64, then again plus, and then 56, this 45 plus this, and press enter, then 384. The total is 324. If you forget from where you get this 384, bring your insertion point here and see in the formula bar, it will show you the output that you have added these numbers. Again, it is time consuming, but better than if you will write down manually, right? So these are the formulas. Now I will show you the function. So for function, again you have to put equal to sign, right? In this cell I am going to put equal sign, and then we have to add. There are many functions in Excel, right? So sum, SUM, just write down sum because we are going to add. Do not write down add, write down sum. So whatever functions we have in Excel, it starts with sum, you will see here. But we are looking the first one, only sum, not sum if, not sum if s, sum, then double click here, right? Then it will, there is a parenthesis and then it says arguments. Argument means these are the arguments. So select this range from here to here and then close the parenthesis and press enter. Sorry, and enter, right? So here I can make bold 384, same thing. But when you will click here, we are going to compare this and this. If I will, first I will make it same size. Okay, if I will click my second column, you will see the formula is here. X23 plus X24 and so on. Same thing here. If I will click here, here it will show you the range. See, it starts from Y23 to Y28. So this, the first one is equal to sign, second one is the function, and then in parentheses you have to provide the parameters or arguments. So, and one more thing, right? If I will just copy this thing here, right? I will show you the easiest way. The another easiest way is for sum add, select all these numbers, and in home tab in editing group we have a auto sum. Just click on auto sum and you will see 384 there. If I will click here on 384, you will see same thing whatever we had in the Y column, the range. So in Excel, there are 2 or 3 different ways to perform the same function. But the first one, right, it is time consuming. It is okay, but it is time consuming because if you have 1,000 rows, how many times you will write down. Second is, instead of writing these numbers manually, right, the cell reference, I just click on these cells. And third one is equal to sum and write, and this one is by using the auto sum. And this is now manually. If I say 56, 65, this is the same numbers, I can add with the calculator, right? So it is equal to, I am writing manually with my hand, okay, only to show you what is the difference between this 374 and this 374. Both numbers are totally same, numbers are also same, right? But when I will click here in 374, it says the formula is, this one is here, cell reference are here, but here only the total is here. In the future I will say no, it should be 100. By mistake I wrote 56. When I will make it 100, see, my total is still 374, which is wrong. But if you use the formula or the cell reference, when you will change the number, you will see the result will also change. So in Excel, it is highly recommended to use the formulas instead of calculating manually or with the help of calculator. Right? Okay, I hope this part is clear. So we are going to the our second slide, and here it says for sum, the formula in the cell A3, see, this one is A1, we have 10, then 5. In the formula in the cell A3 refers to the value in cell A1 plus the value in cell A2, means in A3, A1 plus A2, whatever I showed you. A1 means refers to the value in cell A1, and this is the value of cell A2. Same thing, 10 and 5 I have written here. If I will say equal to, right, because in Excel always the formula start with equal to, then click on this, right, this is I have this cell reference is W49, and then plus, if I will click here, see, this is blue highlighted, this is red highlighted. Same thing in the example, this is blue, this is red. If we have 3, 4, 5, 6, then each cell will have a different color. So it says A1 plus A2. Here we have W49 plus W50. And then here it says when I press enter, it will give us the total, which is 15. And here is also the 15. Right? So same thing here, it says C3 minus. I will show you on this data, right, how we can apply subtraction or multiplication. If I want to subtract, right, again formula I start with equal to sign. If I want to subtract 98 and this, right, 100, means W23 minus this one, and press enter, we will have 2 here, right? If you forget, suppose in future, where did you get this 2? So what you have to do, just bring your insertion point here and check the formula bar. It will give you the formula W23 minus X23. This is the subtraction of these two columns. Now if you want to subtract, same thing, 65 minus 45, 76, 64, 56 minus 56, what you have to do, again and again you have to do the same thing, is equal to, and then 65, and then subtract, and then x 24, and then you have to press enter, right? It is, I can close this. Okay, it is 20, but again it is time consuming to do. If we have 1,000 rows, how many times you will do it? So in Excel we have too much flexibility, no need to do again and again. See, the first output is there, and this is our cell. At the corner of this cell you will see the square bracket. Press and hold your mouse and see, drag it, it will give you the output. Again, if you forget from where we have this 0, just click here and check the formula bar. It is the difference between W26 minus X26. How easy it is. Right? Now I can delete this. Suppose I do not want this column. Now I want to show the multiplication. Again, equal to, what you want to multiply? I want to multiply 100 multiply by 100, these two columns. Or if you want, you can multiply all columns. Right? So I will show you this and this. How to do it? Equal to, right, select this. Multiplication is the asterisk sign, and if you want, multiply this or whatever you want. Again, this is your homework. Now you have to put another asterisk sign and click on here, another asterisk sign, and then this, right, and press enter. So here we have multiplication, 100 multiply by 100, which is equal to 10,000. No need to do it, this function in this cell, in this cell, in this cell, again and again. For 65 multiply by 65, 76, only press and hold. Another way is, this is the square bracket, bring your insertion point here. When it will change to this plus sign, just double click, it will fill the rest of the cell for you. Right? So this is the multiplication. Now the same thing we can do on the division. Equal to, right, if I say I want to divide 100 divided by 98, this, and then backslash this, and then this one. Again, if you want to check the formula or you want to confirm the formula, select here on the formula bar. You can see W23 divided by X23, and then press and hold, drag down, or just double click here. It will give you the output by this and these two columns. Right? So same thing is here, add, subtract, division. So use the formula, cell reference. Otherwise the output will not change. And here it says formula will appear in both the cell and the formula bar. Right? Same thing, whatever I have explained here is written. Select the cell that will contain the formula, type equal to sign, right? And if you will read now this very slowly, you will find out whatever I have said is written here. And this one I already show you that sometimes it happens the number is too big, right? If I will say suppose like this is one number. I'll just give you the example, right? If I want to add these two numbers, so if my column size is like this, sometimes you will see the this pound sign, sometimes 7e plus this. So do not worry about it, right? What you have to do, it means that we do not have enough room. These numbers are too big. So what you have to do, very easy way, just double click it and you will see the output. If even you will have this hashtag or pound symbol, it means the number is big. It cannot fit in our cell. Only you have to increase the width of your column, which we had discussed in our last lesson very well. And here we have made another example to show you the multiplication. These are the plastic silverware, quantity, unit price. If you want to find out the total cost, I have written exactly the same number here for total cost. So you have to multiply. Again, the formula starts with equal to sign. Keep in mind, do not forget, right? If I will say like this, I forget equal to sign this multiply by, sorry, okay, right, this, and then multiply by, if I will say this, what will happen? Nothing is coming up, right? So always equal to sign. When I will click on this 9, now you will see this dotted circle, right, is moving. It means x 177 multiply by 8.75. It is highlighted by red, and press enter. So this one, again, do not need to do it again and again for all four. Just drag it, right? If you do not know, if it is difficult, press and hold your mouse, right, for dragging. This is the square, at the right hand side, a very small square, right? Here you have to bring your insertion point, press your hold your mouse and drag. Otherwise just double click, it will fill, right? So same thing you have to do it, right? Write down your own numbers and practice it. In this way you will learn more. And here it says the same thing what I have just showed you. When you will put equal to, it will come up b3 here, and we had x 177. In the formula bar you can check it. So here it says that this is the formula which I already told you, right? And this is the function. It is much better to use the function instead of this long formula. If we have 1,000 numbers, time consuming, right? So always use the formula, and there are many formulas. And here see it's, sorry, functions. So here it says that this is always function, also starts with equal to sign. This is the function name, and then this is the argument. Argument will show you the range. If you want to add from A1 to A20, so there is no need to write down, just like we did in the formula, A1 plus A2 plus A3. Only select the range, right? And it will automatically pop up there. The range is from A1 to A20. Enter or Autosum. It will give you the answer. Okay, here is now average. I will show you here what is the meaning of this average. Here is the same thing. Okay, this is now your homework. Very easy. Here I have written some number. Here I have written some number, and here I have written some number. If I will say add this, it is not necessary that you can add only one column or you can add only one row, right? You can add this part or this part. So is equal to sum, right? And then select this range. I will show you here. I can write down few numbers. Suppose this 45, any number, and then 76. So in this way you will learn more. And one number here, right? What is the meaning of it? It says if you want to take your output here, equal to, write down sum, right? Whatever functions start with sum will pop up, then double click. First I say I want to add this, so select this range, write this range, and then put comma, different arguments, right? This part, this part, this part, they should be separated by comma, comma, and then select this range, and then again comma, and then this, and close parenthesis and enter. So this is total of all this is 375. If you forget tomorrow, where did you get this number? So click on this number and check the formula bar. It will show you that it is the sum of this, this and this. Right, same thing. Now your homework is change these numbers and try it. Right, these arguments should be separated by commas if you have a different rows or different columns. But only if you have to add this, there is no need to put comma. After this range, close the parenthesis and enter. Right? Okay. Now here is sum, average, count, max, or I can make one more here for minimum as well. Right? And I can make it 10 so you can see easily. Okay. Here is the sum I told you, right? Home tab, and this is the auto sum, and you can see the small arrow is here. If you will open this small arrow, here is the sum function, average, count, max and min. I will show you all this. Right, first is, if you want, I say just put the equal sign, write down sum, function will pop up, right, double click and select the range, close it, enter, you will get 374. Right, same thing I will show you one more time. Just select this range and click on auto sum, or if you do not want auto sum, now open it. This is the sum, same thing, 374 is there. For average, select this range, open this, and then this is the average. Right, average is the mean, so here is the 64 is the average. How you calculate the average? This plus this plus this, calculate, add all these numbers, divided by 6 because we have 6 observations. And again, okay, I will delete this. If you want to write down here, if you do not want to use from this auto sum, so equal to, and write down average. You will write down AVE and you will see all the formulas related to the average will pop up here. We want this average, so just double click, and here you have to give the argument. So this is my list, and then you have to close with parenthesis and enter. You will see the same 64. So it's up to you. Count, right? Count means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easiest way is select this, open this. This is the count function, and the output is 6 because we have 6 numbers. Here is the maximum value. Select this. What is the maximum numbers? Open this. This is the max function. Click here. 198 is the maximum number. Minimum number, this is 10, right? So you have to select all this, go there, and then this is the minimum number, which is 10. Right, how simple it is. So please read this very slowly and practice it. And same thing, if you will write down here average, count, whatever, star equal to, and write down whatever formula you want, it will pop up. Right, there are 2 or 3 other ways which I will explain to you later on how you will get the sum, average and count. Go to the formula tabs and here see all function. These are the math and trigonometry. Here you will find out this sum function and everything. Right, here is the auto sum as well. Open this same function, because as I have mentioned that in Excel there are 2 or 3 or 4 different ways to perform the same task, but you should know actually what is the difference. Right, and this is all about, this is the auto sum. So just in recap, I will show you very slowly all the slides so you have some time to read it. Right, pause this video and read this slide and do whatever I have explained in this way, because when you will involve, you will learn more. Right, so we did this slide, and then this one. Here it says formula will appear in both the cell and the formula bar. Right, this one, Just pause your video and read this. And if any point is not clear, please write down in the comment section. So I will definitely help you. Try my best to help you. Okay, this one, see how to multiply, how to divide, change the numbers and play with it. Okay, see this one and then this one. See, I'm going very slowly. So you can pause and read it. So I hope that this lesson, formulas and functions are clear to you. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next lesson and thank you.